2.5 kilometre sandy beach. In 1012, the Scots fought the Danes here under Malcolm III, with thousands said to have fallen. And in the 19th century, this was a popular Victorian holiday town. In 1975, the Forties pipeline came ashore in this bay and pumps 575,000 barrels of oil. Today, I'm going to show you around Cruden Bay. We're only a few miles south of Peterhead, maybe 25-minute, half an hour drive tops north of Aberdeen. There's a cafe there. And this is Port Errol Harbour, which is a very pretty little fishing harbour. Very like the ones I've shown you on the Murray coast, such as Gardenstown. Very similar, not big enough now for the big fishing boats like you've seen in Fraserburgh and Peterhead, but there are still a few little boats here that ply their trade. It's a very popular spot for camper vans as well. And why wouldn't it be? You could park up here for the night. And there's this lovely sandy beach here in the harbour. So if you've been to New Slains Castle, which you'll have seen in one of my other videos, this would be a great place to come. There are public toilets, there's a cafe, and there's a very good ice cream shop, which I may well take you in, and we may partake in an ice cream. So this clearly still is a working harbour. If you look at these sheds, they clearly do still work here. How you doing? Have you been out or are you coming back in?
No, we're thinking about going out.
Oh, are you?
But the outboard's got another idea.
Oh, that's it. Right, okay. Yeah, you need one of them.
Oh, what? Take the small one. You'll never get there.
What do you catch out there?
Gold. Mackerel.
Right.
Gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Flu. Yeah, I had it for mackerel. The flu. You did get some codling.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep.
Where's good at Peterhead to fish off the beach or the rocks or the harbour?
Because they stopped them going on the piers there.
Yeah.
A lot of them's gone to Bodham.
Oh, okay.
Fishing off of Bodham, like.
I went round where the power station discharge was the other day, but it was low tide.
Okay.
So I don't think that was the best time, really.
They reckon when they're emptying the power station, it's warm water.
Yeah, somebody said that.
And you get the sea bass.
Ah, right, okay. How do you know when they're emptying the power station?
Yeah. That's when you get them, like.
It'll be high tide when they empty it, is it?
I don't care.
No.
No, I don't know.
They empty it every now and again, because John was there. So they did it, and he got some sea bass.
Yeah, I must try that. Oh, well, tight lines, lads.
Neighbour,
See you later. There's a little information board here, look. Port Errol Harbour. Another interesting fact about Cruden Bay. In 1919, the first commercial flight from Scotland, or mainland UK if you want to call it that, to Norway took place on the beach here at Cruden Bay. Operated by Air Transport and Travel Limited, one of the very first commercial airlines, they used a makeshift runway on the beach. The flight covered 320 miles of the North Sea to Stavanger in Norway. This is the old Coast Guard station, which is on the market at the moment, I think. It looks like it's empty. Yeah, nobody living in it. It's one bedroom. I think from memory, It's on the market for 100,000 or thereabouts, but it does look straight out on that. So if you want to live in Cruden Bay, there's your chance. The other thing to mention is the part of Cruden Bay we're in now is called Port Errol. So the older part of Cruden Bay, where the harbour is, the beach, the road we're about to walk up here, is all Port Errol, but it is known wider as Cruden Bay. The inlet you see going up there is Cruden Water, which is obviously a stream stroke river. The golf course is all in behind the dunes here. You can just see a tee or a green right up there. The golf course was formed in 1899 and is one of the top links courses in the world. People do travel from a very long way to play golf here. While we're walking along, I'll just shout out to my Patreons who kindly support the channel with their donations. Names are up on the screen now. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. These gardens are beautiful. You can see how mild it is here by the sea. This is the main street that runs back up from the beach and the port up into the main part of Cruden Bay. You've got these lovely old granite double-fronted cottages, sheds on this side with gardens leading down to the beach. And then you've got little roads leading off. As you can see, you can get in and park, but really pretty little cottages in these roads. I would definitely live here. It is absolutely right up my street. So the whole street, as you can see, is lined with these sort of 1.5 story cottages with the dormer stroke, almost oriel windows on the first floor. And they all have little gardens that go right down to the beach and the river that some people have made more of than others. Another little roadway in there. Entrance to the beach. You can see you've got little benches there, and then you've got a bridge that goes across to the beach. Notice boards. Tells you what the water quality is like. And then what's interesting about Scotland is you get these Scottish water points to top up your water bottles. Now look how that's built. I wonder if that's a house or not. It's got the old crittle windows, but it's sort of built at an angle. Almost like the rest of the street was built around it. Maybe much older than these, perhaps. The boathouse, which is very smart. Fucking thing. So there's the golf course. Yeah, it's a green. But you can see here, the course extends miles back over that way, where you can see here. And there's the Cruden water heading up in. The first crossing of the North Sea by air, as I explained just now. Should we have an ice cream and ruin our lunch completely? My dear old mum, when I was a kid, would have been like, "You're not having an ice cream now. You'll ruin your lunch." But she's not here, so I'm going to. This is the little shop. It's a great little shop. Whenever I come here, I do come in and have an ice cream. I hope they're doing them. I'd be gutted if they're not. Patterson's of Cruden Bay. Video hire. Video hire. Sweets, ice cream, wines and spirits. So if you want to hire your video, this is where you come. VHS and beta, I reckon.
Okay. Okay then. Right, thank you. Right, bye. Bye. Hiya.
Hiya, you doing ice creams, please?
Yes,
Can I have one, please?
if you want.
Since I've been polite.
Corner top.
One of the things out, yeah, cornetto, a cone,
Cone.
please. Grand. Thank you very much
Okay.
indeed.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
love. Bye-bye. Right. Let's find a wee bench to eat our ice cream on. Then I'll continue showing you around. So over here we've got By the Bay, bed and breakfast accommodation and a coffee shop. It doesn't appear to be open today. I think these might be a bit later, these houses. Look more sort of late Victorian, don't they? We've got Cruden Bay Post Office and Store. There's clearly a lot of work going on here. Let's cross over. Still open. Wow. Putting steels up in there, look. For some sort of massive extension, I presume. Here we've got the Kilmarnock Arms Hotel. I have had lunch in here in the past with my kids. It's a big hotel. I'm told it is very popular with locals and visitors alike. And Bram Stoker was reported to have stayed in this very hotel. Here we go, Bram Stoker. Here we are, look, Bram Stoker. 1847-1912, wrote the early chapters of Dracula here in 1895. Which lends credence to my story about New Slains Castle. I'll put that video up at the end of this one. So as you can see, the tide is running in quite fast now. It's 12, just about midday, and we are due some pretty high tides soon. Spring tides are coming up, and high tide is 1:15. So I'm filming this on a Saturday morning. Just to give you an idea, it's early September. The weather's beautiful. It's about 18 degrees. It's a Saturday morning. It's not school holidays, but still, you get parked right on the harbour. No parking fees. If you didn't want to park on the harbour, there's still loads of spaces here. So, if you are in Aberdeenshire, mooching around, Cruden Bay needs to be on your list. You can have a walk along the beach, you can have lunch at the Kilmarnock Arms, you can get an ice cream from your pudding from those lovely ladies in the shop that I showed you earlier. Why would you not visit here? So all that leaves me to say from Cruden Bay is thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. And I'll put up here, or here, can never remember which, the video for Slains Castle. Thanks very much for watching.